My name is Andrea, and thank you for watching the first official upload on this channel. So I'm really excited about it. Some of you may know me from my other channel that I have that's more of a beauty hair type of channel. I will put the link to that channel in the description box, and it should also be on my channel page, so that you can check that out if you want. But this specific channel is going to be only related to health things, eating, exercise, mind, body, spiritual type stuff. I'm going to keep that specifically for this channel and leave all of the beauty how-to things for the other one. So if you're interested in getting healthier and getting fit like me, because this channel is not just to benefit you, it's also benefiting me, so that I can kind of have a video log of my journey through eating more naturally and eating healthy and exercising and getting my spirit more aligned with the rest of myself. And it's a way for me to be able to see that journey from a different perspective. So it's definitely benefiting me to be able to do this channel, but I also wanted to in some way benefit you. First of all, excuse me if you hear noises in the background. I am multitasking and recording this video while I have the dishwasher loaded, so excuse me if it's a little noisy in the background. But I wanted to also do this channel because a lot of people are learning how to be healthier, how to eat more naturally, how to treat your body with more natural remedies and such. We're all learning, and I want to be able to teach and learn at the same time. We are all both students and teachers alike, and I believe that I can have something to be able to give to people as they're walking through this whole journey themselves. So kind of a dual purpose behind this this channel. So while I am talking to you briefly, I'm just going to cut up some of my bananas here. Went to the grocery store and got, actually I think I got probably about 4 bunches of these bananas, because I do freeze them and use them for smoothies, because it makes the smoothies really nice and creamy, and it makes a really yummy banana ice cream. So anyway, so I'm going to work on this while I'm doing this video with you. So, to give a little bit of a history behind my health or lack of health background, I was raised on fast food, high sugar content, and high salt. And that is the way that I lived nutritionally practically my whole life, until there was a day that I just started feeling super sick. I noticed that after I started eating certain foods, I would get really dizzy and kind of nauseous and stuff. And so at that point I had decided, you know what, I really need to change the way that I'm eating, change the way that I'm approaching my lifestyle health-wise, because I felt bad. I could feel my body kind of shutting down, and that's not a good feeling at all. It's actually quite scary. So I got on this health kick, I guess you could say, and joined up with the whole Atkins fad, because that's when Atkins was really in at that point. And I lost a ton of weight, and I did start to feel better. And after that, I moved on to being a vegetarian. And being a vegetarian, that was the best that I've ever felt physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and I loved it. It was great. I didn't find it hard or difficult or restricting like Atkins is. So I really loved it until one day I became super sick, and I'm just going to give you the short story of it because you don't need to know the details, but I got super sick and ended up in the hospital and became very, very, very anemic, to the point where I almost had to have a blood transfusion. So doctor said, you cannot be vegetarian, you have to get your protein, blah, 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 blah. And at that time, even though vegetarianism was out there, there weren't a lot of doctors that were gung-ho about the idea at the time. I took my doctor's advice and stopped being a vegetarian. And my health has basically like declined since then. Because I have a very natural addiction to fast food and sugars and things of that nature, I just fell into that pattern, and honestly it's been years since the whole hospital incident, but I haven't been able to bounce back physically since then. You know, kind of like a, you know, woman who had her baby years ago but still is carrying all the baby fat. That's kind of like how it is with me when it comes to how my health was, and then all of a sudden I got off the wagon and just went downhill from there, really. So that brings me to now. I decided to go back to being a vegetarian because I remember how amazing I felt. I felt I had more energy, I was more mentally clear, physically I felt much lighter as well. Did I say physically or spiritually? I meant spiritually if I didn't say it. Spiritually I felt lighter as well, and I had fun eating. Bizarre, but I had fun eating when I was on the vegetarian lifestyle. So I've decided to go back to that, and I don't want to be someone that's going to push vegetarianism, because that's so not my bag. I don't push stuff like that. I mean, you have to know your body. You have to know what foods affect you in a negative way and what don't, and you need to tailor your lifestyle and your diet or what have you to your needs. Me, I feel better not eating meat, so it just makes sense that I do what feels best in my body. So however, even though I am going vegetarian, I'm also kind of experimenting with some other alternative lifestyles, I guess you could say. One being the vegan lifestyle. Some things that I'm choosing to do that's kind of vegan-esque is eliminating dairy whatsoever. But the reason why I'm doing that isn't necessarily because of a vegan principle, but because I am lactose intolerant. I'm the milder end, but still lactose intolerant, and I'm lactose intolerant and also an ice cream fiend. I have been eating ice cream since spring like it's going out of style, like no joke. But afterwards I felt awful, bad stomach issues. I noticed that I was breaking out on my chest and on my face, and I just was not feeling good. I felt awful, just super bloated and bad stuff. So finally I decided, you know what, stop being stubborn, and if this is messing you up physically, why would you continue to purposely put yourself in misery like that for dairy when there are other alternatives that won't give you those stomach issues? So I decided I'm done with dairy, period. So that's kind of a vegan-esque type thing. And there are other maybe vegan type principles that I would like to incorporate into my lifestyle as well. I don't think that I'll be completely vegan, but I do want to incorporate some of that, as well as incorporating some of the raw food principles. I'm not going to go into deep, in-depth explanation of vegetarianism versus being a vegan versus having a raw raw lifestyle. I'm not going to go through that in this video, but I just want to point out that I'm not strictly one certain type of eating style or certain type of lifestyle. I kind of want to mix a few, and there is like a kind of official term that they've coined called being a flexitarian. And a flexitarian is where you're a little bit more flexible in your diet. You kind of, you know, do a little bit of everything. So I don't want to be like trendy or what have you, but I guess maybe I kind of would be a flexitarian. I don't know. But I definitely want to be flexible and fluid, allow myself room, so that I don't feel that horrible confined, caged in, stuck feeling that I felt when I was on the Atkins and every other, you know, quick weight loss diet that I've been on, where you just feel like you're mortified to be in any type of public situation or social situation because you got to think about, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, blah, 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 blah. And I just feel like I don't feel that way with vegetarianism. So for me, it's a good choice. For you, it may not be. But even if you don't want to be a vegetarian or a vegan or a raw foodie, then you'll still be able to learn some good, healthy tips on eating, exercise, natural cleaning solutions, natural beauty stuff, hair stuff, and so here's going to be the one-stop laid-back shop for health, and we can get healthy together, and I'm looking forward to it. So thank you so much for watching this first video, and I'm looking really forward to getting to know some of you. And if I already know you from my other channel, then thanks for watching this one too, and I hope that we can really move forward together in this new journey of just being, you know, living naturally, loving naturally, and enjoying the life that we have. So, okay, I will talk to all of you later. Bye.